what's going on, everyone? Will here, BALLZ Creations, Darren, Sloan Morphs, different show this week. As you can see, rocking that Sloan Morphs apparel. Definitely hit his inbox up, stalk him, pester him, annoy him, so he'll ship you some merch.
Facebook, YouTube,
Everything. Hit him.
TikTok.
That's right. That's right. What's up, Frank? In the comments already.
Yeah.
He's always first to jump into anything. So this week's show, we're actually going to be, since the season is pretty much already rolling along, it feels like for us over here, our season is not going to end. Because as we still incubating eggs, we still having clutches laid, and honestly, as crazy as it sounds, it's time to pair about 6 more females that went early in the season. So it's going to be interesting because it seems like we're going to end up having a rolling season. But you warned me about that. Darren warned me about it.
It's,
Not having
gonna keep going.
Yeah, it's just going to keep rocking and rolling. So the main gist of this show, Darren and I, we're going to, freestyle it, but we're going to be showing off some snakes, a bunch of snakes. And it's kind of going to be you guys' little in. It's almost like a pre-listing in a way as well. You get to see some incredible snakes. Ask questions in the comments if you're curious about why we do certain pairings or why Darren did certain pairings. What was the goal? We're going to hit, all the nails on the head. And also, you'll get a peek at what's going to be available at some point, maybe next week or the week after. You'll get to view it now and maybe hit them up. Maybe you can close the deal before it get posted. That'll be pretty sweet as well. So how you holding up this weekend, Darren?
Pretty good. It's been
Awesome.
been a weekend.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Hard work. I know how it is.
Yeah. I did rats yesterday.
How long did you do your rats for? How long did it take you?
Man, it's shortened a little bit, but I think it took us about 4 hours, 4.5 hours.
4.5.
Oh yeah.
Like
that's having to where the tubs are already there, so you're just switching it out with tubs,
right?
And then clean them later. But it shortens the time a lot than doing it one by one.
We're lucky because we prep the tubs, and then after we pull all the dirty tubs and prep all the new ones and swap everything out and label everything and pull babies or pull weans. Then we leave all the dirty ones for the boys to come out and pay them to clean and scrub and wash and stack.
Like, that's what I need. That labor. You produce your own labor.
Absolutely. I said, hey, y'all got to earn y'all keep. So I said, I already got Audra out there. Audra's our rodent specialist. I said, she got to earn her keep too. So
yeah, rodents is a whole nother beast in itself.
She's the rat whisperer. They're talking to him. I'm like, who you out here with? Just the rats. I'm like, oh my gosh. Losing my mind.
Was that one movie with the little rat?
Ratatouille.
Stuart Little. Stuart Little.
I was talking about Ratatouille. I'm about to say, oh God. Yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. Slithers, Jay Slithers Morphs. So we're going to jump right into it. Well, before we jump into it, shout out to our sponsor, Redline Shipping. Definitely go check them out. Super competitive with the ship. Oh, he already he ready. We ain't even
Redline Shipping. Yeah,
the Redline Shipping. They're doing major moves, and from what I can tell, they're leading the industry with the shipping standards. So if you're curious or you need somebody, definitely use Redline Shipping. So first clutch we're going to dig into, we're going to debut a bunch of Sloan Morphs productions and what he's working with over there. So tell us a little bit, or show us a little bit about, or show us the dad of this inchy blackhead head lab to lab clutch.
Oh yeah. So that clutch was one of the ones that was Who's Your Daddy?
Right.
And this male didn't lock, but when I got him, he was small, late season. He's about 700 grams. But I was like, is he gonna lock? Is he not gonna lock? And I didn't see him locked. He was curled in the corner. But the fact is, with this, because Inchy and Blackhead are allelic.
Right.
Inchy and Blackhead are allelic. This guy turned around. He was a minute man. He locked up real quick.
He was a minute man.
locked up real quick, and I didn't see it, and I was like, man, okay, I'll leave him in there a little bit longer.
Now he has
Didn't see it at all.
blushing. He got a lot of blushing on the sidewalls by the belly. That's wild.
Yeah.
Blackhead, you definitely see the mix with that because Inchy is super gold. It like yellows out and then Blackhead really turned it back dark. Loving that. Now let's see mom. Let's see mom real quick.
All right. Mom is just a regular lab.
So mom is a lavender.
Because he's a lilac, you got no normals.
No normals, smart.
Ooh. There we go.
Oh, okay. That beautiful lab. Nice soft tones on her. That's a big girl. How much is she weighing now?
She's probably almost 2,000.
Oh wow.
But she got her weight back.
I can tell. Yeah, she looking good. She looking real good. Okay. So we got the Inchy Blackhead, which is the lilac combo dad. That's a powerful male. You can use him for a couple years to come. Now, how many babies? Tell us how many babies you end up having in that.
She had six babies, right? And then this is the one where it came out, and I got the paradox. This little tiny guy.
Yeah, show us your holdbacks first on that. In that clip.
Yeah, man, it's probably gonna be an Inchy. Dang, this guy! Come on, open up.
And what is that? So obviously it's paradox. So is that Blackhead?
Yeah, it's Blackhead because they're lilac.
Wow. Yeah. That's crazy.
There it goes.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, if everybody knows about paradox, is that you never know. It could be that it's not lavender. It could be just Blackhead. Come on.
Right. Oh yeah, I did hear that, or I've seen the video with Justin.
Yeah, and that's the only thing. I mean, even RGI when I seen him at Pomona, he was telling me about the same thing because he had a paradox baby that was on the table.
So basically, you said even though that insane looking baby you got right there looks visual lavender, that could be a het, basically.
Yes.
Thick.
You got
That's
the Inchy that came out.
Let's see.
The Inchy Labs.
Inchy Labs, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And then that's what this is female. This is what you got. Inchy and Lab and Blackheads. That's it. Out of the clutch. No normals. And I'll show you the one regular Blackhead next.
Dang. Okay. Inchy Lab female.
Yeah.
And the paradox one is a male.
Yeah, that one is a male.
Okay.
This one, this is a female, and she's Blackhead, red gene.
Oh, and did you know you had red gene in that male?
No, but it makes sense for the color that he is. But look at this. See the oranges?
Oh, yeah. Yep. Blackhead, red gene. And that's another male.
Yeah.
So Blackhead, red gene, het lab.
Yes, 100% het. Well, I take that back. This is a female. It's a female.
Ooh. He went to pop it. It's female. Uh-oh, that might make his way to the holdback.
All right.
What's going on, Bosa? How y'all holding up this Sunday?
Oh, what's up, Bosa? Here's another. This is a Blackhead.
And this was a 6'8" clutch, right?
Yeah. This is a male.
Okay.
It's a Blackhead Lab. And this one doesn't have paradox.
Blackhead Lab. So to differentiate the two, so when blackhead is in lab, it just makes the lavender real deep and dark, right?
Yes. Well, where the blacks are,
Mm-hmm.
it's more white. So
Gotcha.
when you see a blackhead, it's just more white.
Wow. Golly, that thing don't even look real. Looks crazy.
They have eaten one meal so far.
1 mil in, so that's another mil. So you got two more. You got two more in that clutch.
So there was another blackhead lab. I'm sorry.
Blackhead lab. So
And
boom,
this,
right number of recessives.
yeah, this is a male. I like the coloration on this one because it came out more looking like a fish. Like those golds are real gold.
Right. Yeah, definitely. And what makes the contrast between both of them?
It's just some labs come out like this. Like I've had a couple labs come out with more gold,
Right.
and some not.
Wow. And then we got one more, and that was a male too?
Yes, and then this one, I don't know. I know people don't, and maybe they may or may not know. When they don't soak up all the yolk out of the egg, they tend to not shed. So the other ones went through the shed and they come out smaller. So this one's an inchy, and it's a female too. This one, she's real small. So she's gonna take. She eats. She already took her first meal. So, but it's just getting her to catch up.
So that's a female. And that's a blackhead lab female too?
No, this one is just an inchy.
Inchy. Inchy
Yeah.
lab.
She hasn't even had her first shed yet.
Oh, that. But she did take 1 mil while she was in shed?
Yep, she's taking her first meal already.
Wow. So out of those 6, you're keeping the paradox male, right?
Yeah, I'll probably hold on to it, see what he is, because I mean, I wouldn't want to sell that to somebody and then they're like, "Oh, it didn't prove out to be lab," but I can't promise it.
Right.
Unless I got it tested. I mean, I could get him tested and tell you exactly what he is.
That's right. Gray Rider Reptiles, baby. Hit them up. Hit them up.
Yep.
Hit them up. Gray Rider Reptiles, you'll be able to get that test in. We got a bunch.
Yeah, he did a deal on the auction too. He did 10 sheds. 10 sheds.
Wow.
So, and I seen he has one more new gene, right, too. What's his new gene?
Not
he has another.
Clown.
Was it Cryptic and Clown?
Cryptic and Clown was the new one that I saw. I don't know if he
that's the one. That's the one that I saw. Yeah.
Because I tested for that too for a couple of items. Man, we just did a ton of tests.
So what are you gonna do when they say, "Hey, you have Cryptic in your collection"?
I'm like, Darren, you need another one. I don't want no Cryptic. I don't want nothing to do with Cryptic.
Man, hey, you like puzzle though, so I mean, it's right there.
You know what it is for me though? I don't even think it's the gene necessarily. It's I have to tame down everything, especially the direction. I got quad projects and all kinds of stuff going on, so I need to make sure every move is smart. It has to be smart.
But the fact is, it is a Lelic, so it don't matter, right? You got clowns.
But because you got to look at it like this, just because I'm out there making clowns, and once I bring Cryptic in, now I'm dealing with Cryptic, Kryptons, and clowns, and I just want to just keep it. That's the same thing. Like I came across a Monarch, beautiful, and I said, nope, can't do it. I'm already in Ultramel. Let me stay in Ultramel and move, straight ahead. But it was an awesome, beautiful snake. It just can't move on it, and especially I'm still trying to expand on certain projects. Puzzle, more pod. It's funny. Pod was one of the last things we jumped into, and it is our absolute biggest project we have. Pod is tied into so much stuff that we're working with. RO said it's too much confusion with Cryptic. And absolutely. A lot of post-cryptic stuff and I just don't want nothing to do with it. You know, right now anyway. I don't want to
Hey,
do
I see it as no problem because I love puzzles.
Yeah,
Which
but
there's
but
some
you also you're a snake porter.
whatever. It's for
So
a good cause.
I counted 6 in that clutch. You keeping the paradox male. You keeping any of the other 5?
You know what? I'm probably gonna keep an inchy and a blackhead. Most likely female. So I got to. That was the main reason why I wanted to do that, anyways, to get some of those into
So
having
that
as
would make
females, so I could
yeah.
breed them to my.
Okay, that makes smart. That makes it smart. So the first 2. So everyone that's listening or keeping track or not keeping track to bring you up to date, he will have a blackhead lab, 2 blackhead lab males available, and also an inchy lavender female available. At some point, hit him up if you're looking for some females or males in that project. Getting
Get a
inchy
few more meals in them. Right
and
now they're on mice,
mice now.
hopper
Yeah,
mice, hopper mice. I start off on hyper mice. Will Hella Heat said pure cryptic is nice, Krypton not so much.
yeah. And then Chris said cryptic for the win. I feel y'all. There's nothing wrong with the gene. It's just like I said, you got to be a little selective when you have a fixed amount
Yeah.
of space that you want to stay within.
What I mean, look, this is how I found out, and I've said this before. We talked about this. I bought a female from Ben Rennick.
Right.
I had the female for years, and I was like, I'll breed her to clown.
And boom.
Boom, there you go, out of nowhere, out of nowhere.
Yeah, see, but the way things are set up is different. Oh, wait. So we were starting. We had 1 snake. We were only going to go to 10.
It don't matter. Hey, man,
10 turned to 100.
It can happen. Hey, people
I'll
had
put it this
DGs
way.
pop up in their collection.
Look, we 200 snakes in now. So 1 turned to 10, 10 turned to 100, 100 turned to 200. So we have 200 and still ordering.
200. Okay, watch. How many people say after 50%, nobody counts the recessive? They're like, oh, it's not in there. Doesn't mean these animals aren't carrying the recessive. I've had hypo. I even had BPI exanthic show up in my collection. Bred a male that, and it's crazy. What this male came out was, I bought a normal female. I bred her to a super animal, right? I had a pinstripe pop out. And I'm like, hey, I called the girl up. I was like, hey, did you breed this female? Oh, I never got her to prove out for me. So she might have retained semen. I kept the male. It was a pinstripe spot nose. Bred that female to a female. I bred that male to a female that I bought from Jason Amos, right?
Right.
VPI. She's not even visual VPI. She's het for VPI. I was like, oh, let's get just something out of this, right? Where I could turn around and maybe get it tested down the line, whatever.
Right.
Spot nose VPI shows up out of nowhere. So nobody really counts. If it comes out as a normal, you get it from somebody else, everybody's like, I'm not going to count it. So that came from a normal female, from a male that somebody else bred. And then I bred it to something I picked up and VPI popped out. So it's going to happen. You bought 200 animals. 200 animals.
Yeah.
It's in your collection. I promise.
Hey, don't jinx me like that. That's not right. I thought we was friends.
We are friends. Hey, friends don't lie.
Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, guys, if you guys like that blackhead inchy elite combo, that breeding Darren got going on, hit them up. Also, shout out again, Redline Shipping. We'll get it out there to you. We're gonna move on to the next clutch. We're gonna talk about now. It's gonna be yellow belly VPI Xanthic, head hypo to a scaleless head VPI Xanthic, head hypo.
Head hypo. Yeah. So you want to start?
Let's see that male.
The male. Okay. Yeah. The male is he's in shed.
Okay. We'll show him off briefly.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that one nice and dark. Nice.
Yeah.
Jeez. That's a big male too, man.
He's a
Yeah,
nice size.
yeah, definitely. Yeah. All right, let's see, mom.
All right. My is right here.
Definitely keep them eyes on the screen, guys. If you guys are looking for that double visual project, add something to it. We're gonna show some things off. So this is a double head, VPI Xanthic, hypo, scaleless head female.
Yep. And you can probably see the head.
Yeah,
Right there. Nope. She don't want to look.
Wow. It's crazy to see some of the head influences too.
Oh yeah, because look, she is. Wait, Will, are you saying something here?
Yeah, I said, yeah, I said something.
Yeah, wait, Will doesn't believe in head influence. Wait, hold up.
Hold on. I see it on that. Yeah, okay. But it's still not indicative on being
Whatever. I mean, look, it doesn't look like a normal. I mean, you know it's a normal, but
right.
The pattern in it
absolutely
does not look like a normal pattern.
Right. True.
I see the head influence.
Yeah, I see the head influence on that one.
On that one. Wait. See, the more you start producing stuff, the more you're gonna start seeing like, man, that don't look like a normal anything.
How many eggs was that clutch?
She had 7 eggs.
Ooh, nice.
These guys just shed.
Nice.
They just shed out too. So
here we go. Let's see.
they look pretty nice. And I hit one normal out of this whole clutch. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, still 100% head VPI Xanthic though, so and POTS had 66% head hypo.
So I didn't sex them yet. So they just shed. So now I'm gonna start pulling them out. Yeah, so this is VPI yellow belly. You see how light it is?
Right. Wow.
This one is not Skelis head.
That's not Skelis head. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's also POTS at hypo.
Yeah. Can you see the difference in the two?
I see a slight difference. The one on the right.
This one, yeah, this one is lighter.
Yeah,
this one's
darker. Yep.
Darker.
So the yellow belly, yet again. Peep our video, our yellow belly video. Yellow belly tends to make a lot of combos lighter, brighter.
This is the one normal that came out.
Mm-hmm.
I think the other 2, 3.
Nice. Okay, so that's number 3. No. How many VPIs did you hit? 3 of them?
I hit 7. Or 7, 6.
6 VPIs.
6 VPIs.
Any Skelis head?
One Skelis head. That's the Skelis head.
I see it. I see the scales right there. Yeah. Definitely. So you got a Skelis head VPI. That one didn't have yellow belly in it though, right?
No.
Only the one with yellow belly?
There is 2
yellow belly.
2 yellow bellies. These are the 2 yellow bellies that came out.
So peep that out, guys. How many of them are you keeping, or is it dependent on certain genders?
It depends on certain genders.
Okay. What are you needing? More females, obviously.
Females. I'm going females. And then I'm gonna get these tested for hypo.
Oh,
Also,
smart,
yeah.
smart
See
man.
which ones are hypo.
Smart man. So stay tuned for that clutch, guys. He's gonna get it tested for hypo, see if those pockets are actually hypo or not. You guys may come across a steal of a deal, get into a double visual.
Yes.
Did you experience anything different with that clutch? Anything come out that was out of the ordinary?
Well, no, not really. Just the fact is that I didn't hit hypo. I didn't hit one hypo. I love True Ghost. True Ghost is one of my favorite recessive, and I haven't hit it.
Right, right.
Nice looking future brown sticks. Wait, Will, let's Will Hellicky, I got something for you. You want to see a VPI?
Oh, hey, I'm a fan of VPI now. I got a spot on VPI that don't turn off the brightness at all. Hold on.
I guess the lighting might make it look a little bit brown, but this guy doesn't look too brown to me.
Yeah, that looks real good. What's going on, Charlie? Gray Rider Reptiles. We were just talking about it. We got
Those are
some
future
sheds
babies for that guy.
Got some sheds coming your way from Sloan. Definitely gonna test for some hypo.
Oh yes, those I definitely need to test for hypo.
Yeah, he just chimed in. He's in the comments now. But nothing wonky came out of that clutch, right? Nothing that you couldn't kind of, gauge and see what it was or something different out of the ordinary.
No,
but with that, so we're gonna have a few potential holdbacks as long as you get a few females, and you're gonna make something available on that.
Yeah, females definitely I'm gonna hold back. I want to get them tested for hypo. Those are the ones I'm gonna keep, and the other ones, if they don't test out for hypo, then I'll probably let those go.
Hey, Will said it looks almost TSK. I think that's
because that's what he works with. That's what he works. Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna hate on any of the Xanthic, the black Xanthic, and people saying black Xanthic VPI. Now the RGI tested that. That is not VPI.
Yeah, black
two different genes.
It's two different genes. Yeah, definitely. Oh, we're gonna roll into clutch 3. We got clutch 3 gonna be cryptic. Daggone cryptic. Cryptic to pie breeding. Let's go ahead and show off that cryptic mail. Where'd you get your mail from?
I got that from Freedom Breeder. I picked him up from Freedom Breeder. So he is also Poshet Caramel and also VPI Poshet VPI Xanthic. I really didn't test it out, but we'll see. We'll see if he is, if he's not.
Yeah, that'll be a sweet little come up if he's cryptic and het VPI.
Yeah, when I got this Mel, he was small for his age.
Right.
Now he's almost 1,000 grams, but he was 550, I think it was.
Yeah.
And he's a 2019.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Got his weight back up. At least you got his weight. Oh, nice. So that is a good example of cryptic, huh? So does cryptic change the color at all, or no? It's just pattern.
It's lighter, but not too much on it. It is a pattern morph. It does change the pattern, but it is a little bit lighter.
Okay. Now I see the flaming on the sides. Does yellow belly enhance that, or?
I haven't seen it in yellow belly. Somebody might have put it in yellow belly. I'm pretty sure they have, especially with Justin over there.
See me, I would have been. I'm so hardware ID. I would have been like, yeah, that's a yellow belly cryptic.
Oh yeah, nope, just a single cryptic gene.
That's wild. And then you got a pod mom. Let's see the pod mom. I know everybody's seen pod, but hey, maybe a little different.
Pod mom is right here.
What do you say about 50-50? Mom. Oh well, she's a little bit more higher pattern than 50-50.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, about 60-40. She looks really good. I like her edging. How long you had her?
Shoot, she's a 2016.
Oh, okay. Oh
Yeah.
man, she old like you. I mean, she a little older.
Oh, yeah, okay. Will, don't worry. I mean, you 41 now. Let's put it out there.
Oh, whoa. We gotta mute that communication, man.
You said mute. We muted it.
Yeah, we gotta mute that. We gotta redact that statement.
He's getting closer to 50. He's getting closer to 50.
Don't do it to him. Don't do it to him.
He gets Social Security soon.
Oh, what? Nah, we're about to get Social Security for Audrey. She's a little older than me. I'm
Hey, that's a good income.
Yeah, I'm about to say, me and Social Security ain't got no issues. So, how many babies we had in that clutch?
There was. Ooh.
Everybody just tuning in. We got different content today. We're just killing out, going through some of the production from this year on at Sloan Morphs, showing off some stuff before it actually even considered being put on Morph Market just yet. And all just in the comments, somewhat negative.
There was 5 eggs in that clutch.
5 eggs.
Yeah, she had 5 eggs, and they literally like just shed out. The shed is still in the tub. They just shed out.
Wow.
Yeah. Wait. Want to see something cool, Will?
Yeah.
Want to see some pie tracks?
Oh, here you go. 5 tracks. Now, for sake of the argument, be truthful. How many times have you bred a female thinking, oh, okay, look, she has awesome markers. She got pie tracks and she don't prove out.
Yeah. Okay, so I had a female that she doesn't have pie tracks, but her dad is a pie, and I bred her to a pie, and I didn't get any pies.
And you didn't get any pies?
Any pies at all. Yeah, these all have pie tracks.
Hey, yeah, Charlie, that was that's that first shed, and I think this is the cryptic the pod clutch. So this would be a double head clutch anyway. I mean, he thought you were talking about the hypo clutch. He's still waiting on collecting those sheds. He gonna get them to you. Oh yeah, that got a crazy pattern by itself.
Yep, this other side too.
So educate me. If it's het cryptic, doesn't that make it krypton or no?
No, this is just het cryptic. That's it. They're pie double hets. Het cryptics. That's it. But look at this. Look at this pattern. That's some floating egg heads for you.
Mm-hmm. So crazy. The inconsistencies of some of the babies is crazy.
There's 5 out of this. They haven't even taken a meal yet.
And they thick.
Yeah, they came out pretty nice and thick. But what I realized, the more moisture you have in your egg boxes, the thicker the babies come out.
Really?
Yes. Oh, yeah, they just fresh egg.
So none of them have consistent, like the same pattern. Everything seems to be different.
Yep, they're definitely different.
Wow. And obviously you're gonna keep back a couple females.
Yes, I'll probably keep back 1 or 2 females.
Now, are you going to keep back a male too, so you can go to double visual, or are you going to buy forward and buy a male later on and just grow while you're growing your females?
Probably buy forward.
Yeah.
The reason why with that clutch, I do have females that are black pastel and harlequin, but they're also double het cryptic DG.
Okay.
So going that route too with those. So Cryptic and Clown are gonna be together for a while.
So you almost, I mean, I don't want to, schedule your whole clutch, but you probably won't be making any females out of that available then. If you can go the cryptic DG route and
if I hit two females, I'm gonna hold two females back. I don't think I'm gonna keep any males back. So only because I want to get the cryptic in there, but then I'm gonna breed the Harlequin DG together with Clown. I got a male visual, well, het male. That's visual Clown het for DG.
Okay.
So now we have testing, so it doesn't matter if I can test everything. It's good, whatever. If I got 50, it's good. We just test it. All right.
Hey, that's what I'm talking. Hey, now Charlie, you got to get the DG test now, Charlie. You got Clown and Cryptic. We got to get that DG test. You're gonna be huge supporters. Ray Ryder.
Oh yeah.
Like doing it right.
I did that testing with RGI, and he's not done fully with the full test, but Cryptic showed up in the male, so he's het pied, which we knew he was going to be het pied, and then he's het DG. Now, if it comes back that he's also het lab, then that's the main what I wanted to do was the DG. There was the Clown pied lab, right? I wasn't even expecting DG, and DG showed up.
See, and I'm waiting as well. That puzzle test is very important, but I got a lot of stuff. And he says that, hey, he said it. He said puzzle coming soon, but DG not sure. Yeah.
Puzzle's big too, man. I got some het females.
Oh, I can't wait on puzzle. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Puzzle and monsoon. And monsoon. So.
Monsoon too. Man, I need that one. One.
Yeah, definitely. So everybody on that clutch, that was Cryptic Pie, double het clutch, all normals, crazy patterns. Has been determined whether males and females in it. If that's something that interests you, hit Darren up. He definitely will have something available. Not sure. Any male, you're gonna have some males in that clutch.
Males are gonna be available.
They're gonna be available. So if you need something off of that before it gets up to morph market, hit them up. Let's see. Oh, we were talking about Bang. Bang had puzzles. I haven't gotten into Bang yet. I probably won't at this point because I got into Blaze and what was the other one? Mandarin. In our Mandarin.
Oh, the Mandarin. Yeah. I wonder what a Blaze Mandarin would look like.
Right. Yeah. I gotta work on that. I gotta work on that. All right, let's move on to clutch number. Let's write the 4. So clutch number 4. Again, we already seen the male. This is gonna be Cryptic to an inchy spider het Cryptic. This female was the one that you kind of found out that she was het Cryptic, right? By accident.
I bought her from Ben Rennick. I want to say, was it 2017? No, it was 2014. Never mind. 2014. I bought.
So let's show mom off. Let's show mom. We already seen dad. Let's show mom off. Man, that girl is beautiful. That makes too. Audra and I always talk about spider. It's the craziest thing. It doesn't make sense business-wise, kind of dive too deep in it. But man, it's a visually pleasing snake. That's crazy.
What's crazy is that how it looks when the high white.
Right.
You would think it was calico. Sugar.
And it's just spider. That's crazy. I would think that was calico.
Spider and inchy.
Wow. Big old girl too.
Yeah, she's huge. I'm over here like.
Yeah, she looks like she's like 5 foot long, man. She's huge.
She probably right there. I'm 5 foot. You know what I mean? She might be right there.
Nah, she taller than you. You gotta be about 4'10". She about 5.
Will, he's talking about that.
Hey, Will said let him see the head stamp real quick.
The head stamp is different, which I'm gonna post the baby up on my Instagram, She always throws this mustache. I always say the mustache in the baby. See that mustache?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it. And that's a sign for cryptic, isn't it?
And that I'm thinking there's no eye stripe too when it has spider in it.
Oh wow. Wow. Bet. How many eggs does she have?
Look at Miggy. Hey, Miggy can't talk. You just as tall as me, man. You short too. Yeah. Hey, short people need to stick together. Get the hell out of here.
Oh man. Yeah. How many eggs she had?
She had 7 also.
Ooh, big clutch. Bigger clutch.
Her eggs were huge.
Were they?
Her eggs were
she's
nice.
huge. She's huge.
She's about to have a sausage right now. So her babies.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh yeah. So I don't think they shed out though yet.
They haven't shed out yet?
No, they haven't shed out yet.
Okay.
Yeah, they're in shed right now.
Let's see.
So yeah, this is a cryptic Inchi.
Ooh. Wow. But look at that head. That's sick. That head Sam is crazy.
The pattern came out real crazy too.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm not that experienced, but that looked puzzling.
Even though you don't like it, I had one spider.
I can still admire it. I can still. Oh wow, you only got hit with one spider?
One spider. That's it. This guy right here.
Wow. And that one's just straight spider, no cryptic.
Yep.
So
no
that
cryptic.
It'll be heavy.
You know what? I take that back. No, this is cryptic. Look at the eye stripes. The eye stripes are gone.
Gotcha. Wow.
The pattern looks even crazier.
Yeah, definitely don't look like mom's.
Then I had two het cryptics come out of that. This is a het. No crazy pattern. The eye stripes still there. It's not big eye stripes.
Right.
And then this is the other normal.
And your goal out of this one was to produce a few cryptic females.
Yes, cryptic Inchi. There's two other Inchi females that came out of this, and then Inchi cryptics.
Did you hit any Inchi cryptic males?
You know what? I haven't even sexed these ones yet.
Gotcha. Now, in that event, will you be keeping that male back to replace, or is that not enough genes to replace your male?
I mean, technically, it is enough genes to replace the male because the male's only cryptic, but I want to get them tested for VPI exanthic.
Makes sense.
Since now everybody has VPI, and this is one cryptic male. He looks like the dad to me.
Don't do that, Miggy. Don't do it. No.
What'd he say?
Spider is making a comeback. I don't think so. It's beautiful, but it is not making a comeback. It's beautiful, but no. Wow, that's crazy.
I honestly feel if we didn't have a problem and the word wasn't spread from the UK,
right?
I think it'd be a little bit different. It would have been different because nobody was saying nothing until the UK started saying something.
Hey, Miggy letting you have it.
What'd he say?
Oh, man.
What'd he say?
He said,
oh, he said, he's keeping the whole clutch. Oh, yeah. Wait, how many clutches you got over there? You keeping a lot of them.
Yeah.
A lot of those that are het for lab clown, pies. Yeah, I know you keeping a lot of that.
Oh, man. No. Yeah, we've hatched out some too, as well from Monsoon, Special Fighter Monsoon with no wobble.
Yep.
It's just one of them things where it's been crucified so much and everybody stays away from it, where you can still enjoy the gene as long as you understand the end game. You're going to keep a lot of them. A lot of them you're not going to move. The ones you are going to move, it's not going to be for a premium price. It even brings down some of the newer genes value if it's in it. So it's just something you just got to know that it's there. We knew it was there when we got into our monsoon now.
I think a lot of people that are just getting into it will see it, and if somebody has it on their table, they'll probably end up buying it, not really knowing how the market has changed towards that.
Absolutely. And you even warned me. You told me the same thing. Once to get in your collection, it's hard to move it out, and that's true. It's very true. We were lucky though with the odds that we hit. Out of 10 eggs, we got hit with spider 4 times. I'm like, I'm fine with that. And the genders wasn't the greatest. I think we only hit. I got to check. I didn't really push the issue to kind of sex them, and pay close attention. But I think we only hit 3 females. And I want to say 2 of them were spiders.
How big was the clutch though? The clutch was like 9 eggs, wasn't it? 10
eggs. Yeah. So, but it is what it is. We got we hit 1 normal. So I'm very happy about that. So I'll move that program forward because I'm gonna keep 2 males off of it. I want to be able to, have 2 males, 2 extra males, and go different directions. I'm not gonna shy away from the hets to normal. Or not normal, but like say for instance, I go a het monsoon to ultra male pod female. Cool. I know it's a 10-year project, not a problem. I just do it because I have the male there instead of kind of stretching my monsoon male so thin that I can focus on different areas. So kind of create a little army. Yeah. So out of that clutch, you're probably gonna have a few cryptics available.
Yep.
Right.
Definitely will.
If y'all love that cryptic project, because I will not be hitting them up for any cryptic. If anything pops up cryptic in my collection, is going to Darren.
I'm putting it in the box and using redline shipping, huh?
Yeah, redline shipping. That's right. That's a good plug moment. If you guys, are shipping, definitely tap in with redline shipping. Robin has been so good to us. A partnership there. It's awesome. Type in Flawless 5 when you check out. You'll get $5 off your shipping. Every little penny counts. So we'll move on to Clutch 5 now. So Clutch 5 was an interesting pairing for Darren. He has pastel pod male bred to a pastel phantom het pod female. So let's see that male.
The mom, man, she took a long time to lay for me.
Did she?
Yep. Oh, he got a little stuck shit.
Oh, he'd be all right.
Yep. He got stuck shit.
Oh, he's bright.
Yeah, he got stuck shit on him.
Okay. Oh, I see him, yeah. So he's about 50-50 of the pattern to white pastel pot. Definitely a lot brighter. I like the dark ones. But and you're saying also after this clutch now, you're also releasing him as well, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much
is he too? He is probably close to 1,000 grams, close to
it. To answer your question, Miggy, absolutely not. It will be available. And the reason I say it'll be available, if I hit a monsoon cryptic, it will be sold, and I will buy another monsoon cryptic. Get out of that. I'll literally.
He's 1,072.
Okay. So he's almost 1,100 gram proven male, pastel pod male. Won't break the bank, but he'll be available. There go the female. There go mom. So she is. Oh,
she is pastel phantom.
Phantom looks good. And she's het pod. No cat, Miggy said cat. Nah, no cat. Miggy, I'm serious.
Oh, where he saying I won't let it go?
No, and he tell me if I hit a monsoon cryptic that I wouldn't keep it. Nope, I'm not keeping it.
Yeah.
I'm not. Oh,
He
so
said,
is that
"Oh
a
yeah,
ring on the back? Is that a ring?
yeah. Go ahead, go ahead. This female's gonna be up for sale too.
Oh wow. Okay. So you got a pastel phantom het pod female. Both mom and dad will be available.
Yep.
Now, when you paired these two, what was your goal for the outcome of the baby? What were you hoping for?
The pies,
Okay.
the
These are
pies out of it.
well,
The pies
were
out of it.
you super pastels or
No, you know what? I don't think I hit any super pastels. I don't think this
oh
male has ever produced a regular pastel for me that's like super. I every time I take him to a pastel female, I don't get supers. I haven't got a super yet.
wow, that's crazy. And how many eggs did they have in this clutch?
So she had 6 eggs.
Okay.
6 eggs, and then the babies.
Right. Let's see.
Oh yeah, these ones haven't shed out either.
Oh, they haven't?
No.
Okay.
So, you know, when you add Phantom and Pie together, you get high white animals, right?
Right. Oh
So this is
wow.
a visual pie. Remember what the parent is.
That's a visual
All
pie.
white.
And it almost looked like a Lucy.
All white. Not even on the tip. I repeated this breeding, so then this one is another Phantom Pie. This is just a
Oh,
Phantom
look at the
Pie.
head. Yeah,
Yeah.
that head was cool. It almost looked like a special pie.
Yeah. So that last one, I can't say if it has pastel in it or not.
Right,
It's just
because
white.
it's not there. Now that one, were you able to tell whether that one had pastel in it?
Yes, it does have pastel in it. When the head sheds, you can see it in the head,
Okay.
especially around here. Then this was a pie that came out. I posted this one up on my Morph Market when it came out. It was pretty bright.
Right.
Now it's in the shed. It's
So that one's up on Morph Market already.
I mean, not a Morph Market. I'm sorry, my
Yeah.
Instagram.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I hit one normal.
Wow. And that's obviously a normal het pie.
Yeah. Got a little pie tracks. And then this one, I hit 2 pastel phantoms.
Wow.
That was it.
Man, they look different too.
They do have a little bit different pattern
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah, they have different patterns to them, definitely. Wow.
But I like it under the tail.
Oh, we got a question for you. Uh-oh.
What?
I might have to fly out and go see this one.
Oh, at the local show? I think I probably would be decent, but I'm not vending. I probably would do a little bit decent. I mean, shoot, Rich McCaw been watching his tables every time I see him at a local show's tables. It's sold out on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm sure, man, you'll make a killing as far as moving your inventory. Definitely. So we're down to the last clutch. So the last clutch is going to be clutch 6. Now, you go ahead and tell me the breeding, the parent on this one. You know better than I do as far as the parent on this clutch 6.
Last one. So this one is my Mojave female. She's pastel Mojave. And I've had this female since 2014 also.
OG.
I've had this female for a while. I got her from a guy, Jeff Lumen.
Mm-hmm.
Lumen Reptiles. I don't think he's in it anymore.
Now she doesn't look like a regular Mojave.
I was waiting for you to say that just to see if you say it.
Nah, she doesn't. How many clutches has she had for you?
She's had quite a bit, quite a
Uh-oh.
bit, quite a bit. But her last no, wrong one. Where did I put you at? Right here. Her last 3 clutches I kept. The
Oh
whole
wow.
clutch. I kept the whole clutch. Yeah, Mickey, you can talk all you want. Yes, I kept the whole clutch.
And you bred her to your banger male.
Yes. So I bred her to my stranger.
Yeah. So this is Stranger Het Clown.
Yes. From Jason Amos.
He nice and dark. Look at them granite alien heads. Love it. Sure, he look like he about what 800, 900 grams.
He's probably close to 800. 800 now.
Golly.
He went off food for a little bit there. And I started feeding the mice, but
He's back on rats now.
yeah, he's back on rats.
Golly. Good old Stranger. Stranger gonna be around for a while.
Oh yes, I think it's gonna be around just like what's that gene? Banana.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So how many was in that clutch?
There was 8 eggs in that clutch.
Big clutch. Okay. Okay. That one shed out and everything?
Yes, these guys have shed out earlier this week. They shed out,
Here we
and
go.
I haven't fully sexed them all, but
So right
the
off the
ones
bat, how many strangers did you pop out?
we got one, two, three.
3 strangers. Wow.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh,
4
so
strangers.
that's 50%. Hit the nail right on the head.
Yep, surely did. And then
So I guess let's see our non strangers first and see what we're working with. You or need we know the sex on them, or we're about to find out.
we about to find out.
Bet. Stay tuned in, guys. He may be letting something go from this stranger clutch.
All right, so the non-stranger, I had a pastel. Here we go.
So that's the pastel. That's so crazy. Wow. Just pastel.
Just pastel.
I don't know about that one.
Wait, what? Will? Wait, what? What?
My,
You gonna say what?
my pastels ain't looking like that.
I'm gonna show you a pastel from last season that she had.
You know you got to keep your eyes open. You remember I hit that snake in that stranger clutch that looks stranger, but it's probably another gene.
No stranger in the pairing.
That's crazy.
That one that you showed me, yeah, that's the one. I might have to do a little talk show on that one.
Yeah.
So another pastel. Oh, yeah, these don't really matter anyway. But that's one. This last one I showed you is a male, and then this one, the one before that, is a female.
So the first one, the crazy pattern one, is a female.
Yes.
And then that one's a pastel male. Gotcha.
Male. And then here goes a Mojave.
You know, it's crazy though because that's more of a consistent Mojave pattern. Though.
Yes, it is.
Mom doesn't look like that.
Yes, and that's crazy because she does a little mixture of both.
Right.
This is a male.
And that's a male. Unless mom is carrying that gene, that first female, that pastel you showed off.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's a gene that's making it do that.
So, look.
There you go.
Does that look like Mojave?
That looks like mom. I'm telling you what's happening. That first female you showed off, that pastel, is carrying that gene. It's a gene in there. It's a gene in there. I'm telling you.
Look at that. Let's see. I'm gonna show you one of her babies from last season. 2 of them.
And that one that you're holding right there is a what?
That's
look, hey, I told you to keep sleeping on it. Look, Darren. There you go.
Now, what?
How much
for that pastel? This is a male.
That's a male. Got you.
This is male. Mind you, that female's from 2014. So, oh wait. Let's go. That's it for the normal looking one. I did the other Mojave, right? Yeah. So I did 2 Mojaves,
we
right?
did all 4. Yep, we did all 4. Okay. We got 3 males and 1 female. The first one was that funky female. I call it a pastel plus.
So this week, these will take their first meal this week too. This is a stranger, pastel stranger.
Pastel stranger. I love stranger. Love stranger.
I don't know if you guys seen Pastel Stranger. So
I think that's the Pastel Stranger Plus. That's got that gene in it. My stranger does not look like that. I have Pastel Stranger. My stranger don't look like that. That's got that same gene from that first pastel in it. That's got that gene in there.
Yeah, this is a female.
That's female. So I already know that ain't going nowhere. So that's that Pastel Stranger, whatever that gene is, and
Then these other 2, 3 are going to be stranger Mojaves. Oh, this guy just tried to bite me.
He said, I'm gonna eat.
They're ready to go. The pattern's pretty much gone.
Right. And all 3, so these last 3 are all stranger Mojaves. Are all their patterns consistent?
No, not at all. Not even close. Not even close at all.
I will say that does look like what I've seen as far as the Mojave strangers.
This is pastel. Yeah, Will saying that.
Yeah, I said that. Yeah, that's what I've seen consistent with Mojave strangers on that one.
This is a male.
That's a male. Oh wow, that was so different. That's what I'm gonna say. Because you know what's going on? It looks like it almost, and I know they're different, but it almost got like that black-haired ringer gene.
Yeah. No, it does. It's definitely floating alien heads, and it's like really high white pattern.
That one's really funky.
And this one is a female.
Oh, and I know he's going to be keeping that one.
And then this one is the one that kind of has more of what I would think a stranger Mojave would look like. See that?
Right.
Where the stranger and the Mojave is kind of like fighting each other because it got the Mojave-ish kind of pattern. I mean, the stranger kind of pattern on it.
Right.
With those loops. But then look at this size.
Oh.
Looks like popcorn.
There's no way that all 3 of them are the same, though. There's no way.
They look so different.
I don't know which one, but that gene from mom is in them. That's a male.
Yeah, that's a male.
That gene is in either one or a couple of those. I know it's in that first female, that pastel stranger female. I put it out Pastel Stranger Plus. The plus
So
G.
this is what that same mom produced last year.
Let's see it.
This is what made me think it was weird. It was like, what is going on? Okay, she's Mojave, right?
Right. Hmm. There we go again. Yeah, there we go again. Yeah.
So it made me think, like, what is going on? Okay, and then you add pastel to the same thing.
Hey, but check this out. That what you're holding looks like that first pastel girl you just showed.
Yeah. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, bro. It's genetic. It's genetic. She looks like a bigger version of the very first one you showed off. That pastel female. Pastel.
It kind of just, I don't know, man. I'm like, I just want to know what's going on.
Huh. That's wild. That's
I mean,
wild.
if it's something, then
I mean, I think I'm almost positive it's something. It's just where to take it to next at this point. I mean, what you're
those.
three seasons in on it on that thing?
Yeah, I mean, I've had it for a while. She produced these. I've noticed them, and I just sold them. So there's some babies floating out there, and I'm thinking, this is just a crazy pastel. It might
Nah,
be jungle pastel. People are saying, you know, jungle pastel was a thing at that time, so I just kind of pass it off, and I'm like, nah, this is too
it's something
consistent.
going on here. Yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, I won't be the first one to have something pop up in my collection.
Did you do? Yeah.
So, there's one more. There's one more breeding that I did. The babies came out. It
Uh-huh.
was only a 3 egg clutch, and that was I did. This female's from 2016.
Mm-hmm.
And she's not nice at all.
She's not nice.
No, she's not. She never has been.
Oh wow. What
So
is she?
she's
One
super.
hitting you one.
Oh my god, super pastel, hidden gene Walmart granite.
Oh, I got something right. Look at that. Just said hitting G one.
Oh yeah,
And
she's up for sale. She got sausage butt too. She's about to
she's
let
about
it
to poop.
go.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So she's
So
available to.
yes,
Uh-oh.
and I bred her to a lavender because I haven't really seen anybody produce any of the lavender hidden gene Woma. So, aka hidden gene Woma granite. So the granite gene is
Mm-hmm.
connected to the hidden gene Woma, and I haven't seen it by itself. So this right here is pastel hidden gene Woma,
Hmm.
100% het for lab. And these ones just shut out this week too. This is a girl.
We got a girl there.
Then everything's gonna be pastel, right?
Right. That's a super pastel.
So this is also a pastel hidden gene Woma.
That's crazy.
Okay, so this is the one that has the granite gene. The difference in the granite gene,
It tightened up the pattern a lot. Like
yes,
tight.
and then you get speckling on the heads.
Mm-hmm.
So if anybody who's dealing with hidden gene Woma, when you get that granite, it's just one of those things that just happens in between that gene.
Mm-hmm. Wow. And that's a male or female?
This one is a. I'm gonna keep a female. This is a female. I'm keeping this one. The
So
other
that
two are gonna be.
so the other two pastel hidden gene Wama females will be available, and the super pastel granite hidden gene Wama mom is going to be available too, right?
Yes. So there's a
Awesome.
female, and then I wonder if this one's a female. This last one. Yeah. All three came out female.
Perfect. So revisit a topic you probably didn't think we were going to hit on, but in that clutch 6, so you already got your stranger 100% head. Are you going to keep that male stranger Mojave that's pos het clown?
You know what? I might get those tested. I'm gonna
You
get
gonna
them tested first. Yeah, I might as well with the clown gene. But I
right.
do plan on selling quite a few of those. I'll probably end up keeping one and then move on. Try to upgrade a little bit. I want to upgrade some stuff that I want to add to the collection.
Gotcha. So that pastel stranger plus female, you're gonna keep her? The funky one?
You know what? Yeah. Yep. I'm a that funky female. Yeah, I do. I gotta keep her.
Yeah, I
You
was.
know, I'm giving away the gene, and it's probably sell as a stranger because I haven't proved anything out yet. I mean, I just see something, and maybe you see something, but who else sees something? Somebody else might not feel like that's anything.
Right, and that's fine because knowing you, like I know you, when they see it in another 3 years, you're gonna have 40 of them.
Yeah, and also the last, so I bred her to a GHI Mojave, right?
Mhm.
So GHI, so it's GHI Mojave. You got that GHI Mojave look, and some of them, and then I got those other ones that just came out of nowhere. So the dad is also het for lab. He's a proven male um, for the lab gene. So those are also pos het for lab.
Wow. Yeah, you're gonna be testing up, test. Right
Yep.
on over. Great rider,
I
baby.
might,
Yeah, whichever one you go with.
I'm all right with that. Hey, it saves so much time. People just don't realize this. It saves so much time. So you could do those breedies that are 50-50 and try your odds and just send the sheds in, and
At least you
it's
know
a
you have
no-brainer.
that it's supposed to be popping out. Right.
Yes. I mean,
It's
what
not,
I mean
you're right.
that is like cheating, where people taking these 50% backs and holding everything, hoping to hit one.
Hey, I'm with you, Chris. Yeah, I see it. Don't worry. I see it. Yeah, you cannot see it. I see it. And if I'm telling you I see it, I'm like, you got something because I'm.
I mean,
Yeah.
here,
Have you
this
seen
is
that?
this is also from her lineage too, and this is from her daughters because I kept her daughter when I bred that, the one that didn't prove out. So I have them as just pastel Mojaves.
Mm-hmm.
They're girls. I kept them.
Uh-oh.
So everybody's seen a pastel Mojave, what they look like, right?
Hmm. Yep. Yep. Look at that. Look up by the neck. Look at everything on that. The sidewall, nothing is literally uniform on that.
Pastel Mojave. So that's what I have it as. But we'll see if this the other gene. Now look,
Yeah. It's consistent. It's consistent.
this
Yep.
is from one of her daughters, and I'll show you what her daughter looked like. But I kept and bred. I had this female as I put her as a super pastel. I didn't get no super pastels from her. Come on, open that. She don't want to open it.
Oh yeah. Golly.
So
Yeah, I see that pattern. Yep, I see that pattern. Now, did her whole clutch? How many did she have in her clutch?
Her last clutch was, hold on, let me check. She had 5 eggs in her clutch.
Mm. And you kept the whole thing, or just the females?
Just the 2 females.
Do you have any males showing that pattern from that
Not,
line?
not yet. I have one male. I'm sorry. I do have a male from that line. This is the guy that I told you that would only eat mice, and that's it. And will only go a certain size, and that's all he'll
Oh,
do. This is the one male.
let me see that other side. Let me see.
He just only likes to eat mice. That's it.
Huh.
Nothing else. You can try to get it bigger, he'll kill it. He just won't eat it. Now I don't know if this one is as crazy, but this one's also head for a clown. So
Oh, okay. Okay. So that may be bothering it too, that pattern.
yeah, that's why I was like, oh, but then I kept.
You definitely got to run one that you know.
This is
Yeah.
this is his clutch mate,
That's a male or female?
female.
Yeah, because that one, the pattern is still crazy too. Not the same pattern, but it's still crazy. Hmm.
Not as crazy as the other ones, yeah. So that's that clown.
So the next step got to be taking that pattern back to mom or to the sister
I
or
definitely mom. See what I
yeah,
get.
because you're gonna get that. You're gonna hit that super. You're gonna hit that super. Long as that male is carrying that gene, because like them females you showing, I could see it. I could see that
Yeah.
right as day.
Yep.
If you had a male though from one of them, they'd be able to take back, man.
And
Prove it out
and
this year.
I know we talked about new genes and holding back males, and that's one of the reasons why I said I'd probably get a male because I could have proved that out a long time ago, but I kept selling all the males and holding on to
Right.
the
But this
females.
so this is the error in our ways, as a whole. Yes, you're right. You would get a male. But for me, I would get a female. Similar, actually, it's the same way you did. The first
Mhm.
second you suspect that, oh man, this may be a gene, and you started keeping the clutches, I would have also don't let the males just run out there. Keep that male or two of them that's resembling that pattern. Reason I say that because it will be really really smart. You can still keep it relatively small, but since nobody, if it's a new gene, nobody really is having it. You can house them, and boom, you would have proved it out this year. Now
Yeah,
you probably prove it out next year. But the thing behind that is buying for me and thinking business plan besides the animals is always going to be animal care, first, number one. But the business model need to make sense. Unless you have, one of them Justin Ozzy, um, one of them 1,000 snake collections, and it's not talking crap. It's just you have the space for it. You
yeah,
can say, hey, let me take a chance and import this male. It looks really, really cool, really, really funky. I can jump ahead and I'll kill it. And if it's a new gene and you breed it to your ultra male pod, your dream sickle combo, your VPI clown female, you're gonna breed this, you know, $300, $400, $500 male that's a new gene that you suspect is a new gene to $15,000 in snakes that won't be bred to anything else.
yeah,
Now, when he proves out, cool, you're winning. But if he don't, you just literally bred $15,000 in snakes and females to a normal. That's why I say, as a smaller level person, I want a female. Give me a female because yes, it limits my options, but it limits you from getting in trouble. Because guess what? I'm only going, yeah, you can play the who's your dad if you want to do, certain things, but I mean, you got to make sure you have determining factors in that. You got to make sure you have a red stripe ultra male pod versus a blackhead VPI clown. Okay, play who's your dad, but if babies pop out blackhead, that's the dad. Or if babies pop out red stripe, that's the
yeah.
dad. but you still only got that one, mom to possibly repeat that gene over and to prove her out or not. So you limit your liabilities versus, I mean, you could have took $15,000 in females and 3 females to other things that could, create you more holdbacks or move you further along in those projects instead of starting something new. So you can get yourself in trouble with a male that don't prove out. At least now you producing it. It's just it's a gene. You just got to figure out what's going on. It's a gene. It's just gonna take you a little longer. It's gonna take you a little longer. So we see the male. Not sure. I'm not sure the male carried the gene from the one I just seen. Either the subtle, maybe pet influence, but them females you showed, definitely.
They definitely got it.
Definitely
got it.
And be careful, because I'm telling you, from what I just saw, this is my first time, even with us talking on the phone, this is my first time really seeing that stranger clutch. And that first pastel stranger got the gene, that female, the gene. The first pastel you showed off that Chris in the comments wanted to buy, Chris Cannon. It's got the gene. So
that's kind of the reason why I went with the stranger with that. I was like, okay, most people think it's just Mojave, but I was like, let me try and see what I get, see what comes out from her, because she does that every once in a while. So,
and now you're in it now, because I'm telling you, either 2 to 3 of those strangers that you showed off has that gene in it. I call it Stranger Plus. Hopefully that don't stick. But Stranger Mojave Plus.
They're calling it the plus gene.
The plus gene, yeah. But
what is it? Arjun, what's up?
Yeah, Arjun.
Chris Cannon.
Yep, Chris Cannon.
It's called Stranger for a reason.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, even because was it Chris New Gene males go for more?
Yeah.
When we watched the Stranger Gene, he did that. He made the males go for more because it's an incomplete dominant. Right. So the incomplete dominant, meaning I could take that male to it's already proven gene to 5 females, 10 females in a season.
Yeah.
Half of those are going to come out strangers. So he did that. But at one point he was only selling the females.
Well, I mean,
only letting females go.
It's the same thing that KG. I definitely relate to it. KG was saying, if you're building a program, because we did it in our business plan. Actually, we walked through it with you. You've seen us since Snake 1.
Yep.
I was in a patrol car on the phone with you talking snakes. But you want to build your programs around your males. You want to go out there and secure your males or whatever program you're going to get in first, and then start collecting your females by what you need first. We bought a ton of babies of exactly what we were going after, and then we started keeping our eyes peeled for things that would pop up in those projects and add it in. The thing about it is, when you get to a point like we're at in bits and pieces now, where you can add females to certain projects, and those females are the ones that are like god awful expensive because you have to buy them as babies, and they're already a lot of the time double and triple visual or double visual and het, something, and then it's a fortune to jump in it. But it's one of them things where it's supply and demand. Not very many people have it. The ones that do have it, not very many of them are going to be available for sale. So you got to pay to play. It's one of them type of situations. And versus the same thing, concept of getting into a new gene. If someone sees something just blatantly obvious, it may not prove out. It may prove out. But if you have something that's a visual concept of a snake or of a gene, they're gonna tax you for it. More so for a male, because the male is going to be ready to breed before the female will be ready. So they're not going to tax you as much on a curious possible new gene female as they are on the male. Because you're going to take that male to multiple females, hopefully if he breeds, to prove him out, and you'll prove him out quicker, and you'll make money on that gene if it does prove out quicker. So you got to pay to play. They're going to tax you. Yep, return on investment. Get the return on investment quicker.
Real quicker.
Yep.
Yeah, because when I bought that stranger male, was he like 550, almost 600 grams? Started plugging them in, and I got him. He was only 125 grams, maybe, if that. And I plugged him in. As soon as I felt he was up, let's just try. Let's see. And he did it.
Well, this will be coming into the first season with our Aussie boy. So, and we got, it's well worth it, but we got bopped inside our head with the bag. We took all the money. So, but it's well worth it because he'll be getting into the breeding plans this year. I think he's like 850 grams right now.
He's good.
He's savage. So I would love for him to get. I know it sounds crazy, but I like bigger males. I would like for him to get over 1,000 grams. Some pastel stranger male double het clown puzzle is pushing 1,100 grams now. Really happy about that. So I like my males bigger. I haven't experienced what people were talking about as far as bigger males or lazy. I haven't experienced that. I got that black pastel hypo G-stripe male. I mean, he's about 1,800 grams. And I mean, he'll lock within the first 10 minutes of being in the tub.
When they are that size, you really don't have to worry about them going off of food. Yeah. Now, with my male doing it, that he was so young and spending $7,500 on him, I was going to try it, right? But I paid attention to him, and it wasn't like I was trying to breed him to 15 females. Right. I knew exactly what females I wanted to go to. Let them lock. Okay, you're going. I'm gonna wait until you take another meal, and then I bred him. But most of my other males, they're big enough. I don't worry about that. If they decide not to eat because they want to breed, when they're that heavy, you are good. You are solid. Yep. I've had a male go off of food for 8 months after his first season, but that male was heavy. He was over 1,000 grams, and he was good. He only lost 200 grams, 800 grams. I wasn't worried about him. Watch him slowly, introduce him to whatever food I could feed him. He said no, and then one day he just said, "All right, I'm ready to eat."
That's what I'm talking about. You have much less to worry about when it comes to that. So I have a few big males. So I'm just got to get everybody else, getting them up there and just paying attention. But it definitely being new, that is, I don't want to say it's misleading because it's not. It's just a rule of thumb for me and anyone that I would suggest is to getting into it. Don't shy away from bigger males. Bigger males are going to be good for you. Especially I
sold a bamboo male. He was almost 2,000. He was 18 something. Mm-hmm. And the guy asked me, he's like, "Well, does he breed? He's kind of a bigger male." I was like, yeah, he breeds fine. Right. He has no problem breeding. Put him in there with a food.
That's the rule of thumb. Like everybody, for the most part, that's what you hear everywhere. Bigger males are lazy. I haven't experienced it yet. I think it's a case-by-case situation. It's not, across the board, but it is what it is. But shoot, it's time for us to wrap it up. We've been on an hour and a half. This actually been a very insightful episode. If you guys seen anything you guys want to pick up or hit Darren up about and conversate, even with that new gene, hey, talk to him. He probably let a couple go. He already got some females growing up and working the project, and he needs more males than that than anything else. So if you see something that caught your eye, hit him up. I don't know. We may even hit you up, see if you end up releasing, especially if you post one of them doggone strangers with that. But it's been fun. It's been fun. The next time we are on is, and we will have a guest. It should be the 24th. So if that's clear, it'll be the 24th. So we're running the show every 2 weeks. Coming back every time bigger and better. Last time we made huge connections with gray rider reptiles, and that we, everybody knows we go down that rabbit hole. So we went down that rabbit hole with him, and now Darren's sending sheds in, I'm sending sheds in, and networking and picking up snakes. Stay tuned, guys. Watch all the videos that's coming. We got a huge announcement. Not gonna let it out the bag, but shout out to Charlie and Gray Rider Reptiles as well. But hit Darren up. Also, if you like these sweet hats, Sloan Morphs, hit him up, pester them, get them made. Winter's here, or for us on the East Coast, we got the sweatshirt, logo on the front and the back. Hit him up. He's doing big things.
Is it getting colder over there?
What? Yeah, it's getting colder. But it's that get sick weather over here. So it's where it's cool and chilly at nighttime and like dusk and dawn, and during the day it's hot. So It's kind of
we're still in the 90s. Still in the 90s. So
thank you, Jay Slithers Morris. Appreciate it. Yes, and it is hoodie season. So tap
yes.
into Darren. Flawless. We haven't made our, Flawless Exotic Creations merch just yet. We're getting Audra locked in on that. We got a ton of Flawless Crested Geckos merch, but stay on it. We've been pushing the envelope and expanding. We got new editions and racks and all kinds of stuff to come. So make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Also, go over to Sloan Morphs channel and hit the subscribe button. We're actually going to start dual streaming on both channels. When we do these lives, we need to grow the reach on both channels. We blew up with the Gene Chaser series, went from 700 subs. Literally, we're over 3,000 subs now. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And that's pretty much it. Again, if you guys are shipping and don't ship often, or you do ship often and you need a little, break on the pocket, hit in Flawless 5 at checkout or Redline Shipping. Great internet interface, great company, and Robin is awesome. You will get $5 off at checkout. But this is another one for the books. Appreciate you guys. We're very, very thankful for you spending your Sunday with us. And we are